Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast with Sam Thompson and Peter James Wicks, two best friends. Now, this episode does contain swearing, adult themes, and the occasional consumption of alcohol. You may have just heard a beer being popped then, because Pete is on the booze. Now, remember, as well as listening, you can watch us now too. The full video is released on YouTube every Friday after the audio is out every Monday. Now, don't forget, we have a bonus episode out every Thursday in audio and every Sunday on YouTube. Now, the episode, that is all about you,
Jesus,
the listener. Yes, I stumbled my words a little bit and immediately looked at Pete in panic.
You're literally reading off a card.
Now, before we get started, make sure to hit follow wherever you're listening or watching. That will mean you'll be the first to know of each new episode. Now, remember, we are out every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Monday's episode is available
on Monday.
On Monday, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I'll take over here. So the main episode is available on Monday, which you can watch on Friday on YouTube, and then Thursday we do the bonus episode, which is all about you, which you can watch on Sunday, which means that you can find us on a
Monday, a Thursday, a Friday, and a Sunday.
You did well there.
Thank you. I felt really good about that. I feel like I'm really part of the team and it's looking really nice.
So Sam has come up with a few things that he thinks might help us, which we're going to try now.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to look at each other.
So instead of looking to you, Sam thinks it'd be better if we look at each other.
Yeah, as if we are in a therapy session together.
That is the last thing that I want. So first of all, let's discuss outfits, shall we?
Okay, so I've gone for a spring-summer collection.
From the waist down, I think you're fine.
What? Did you not like this?
That looks like a dog blanket.
Do you know why I wore this? It's because it was a little bit cold this morning.
It's awful.
I need something with a little bit of thickness to it.
It's awful.
Well, you look lovely. You look really, really nice. You're wearing a lovely corduroy set, and I think you look really, really good. Do you know what you look like? You look like a CEO.
Oh, God, here we go.
Because Pete is a CEO. Pete is the CEO of our production company.
Yeah, so the problem is Sam and I have been working on something in the background, and it's supposed to be business partners, but so far, it's not been.
The word partners gets thrown around a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Sam is more like an employee who's on work experience, because all these things keep happening and things keep getting set up. Sam's like, oh, has that been done? Yes, don't worry, it's been done. I've had meetings with the lawyers, accountants, everything. Sam just thinks these things are miraculously happening.
We got pensions.
Sam, the first thing Sam has been a part of is that he's just asked for the business card because I've not allowed him to have one, so that he can go and buy some equipment.
Yeah, we're buying laptops. And it's a really exciting time. So Pete's given me his card, he's given me the PIN.
No, I've given you our card. You've just not allowed your own.
Yeah, well, exactly. He's given us the company card, right? And he's now going to he's not right now, obviously, but he's going to share the PIN a little bit later.
What I've actually done is the main card I have, I've got Sam an expense card that has a limit because I don't want him to have access to the full bank account because I do not trust him. I do not trust him because he'll come back, he's got to go and buy laptops and whatever else, and he will come back with a Lilo or something fucking pointless and go, well, I thought we could need this. Why would we need that?
Do you know what as well? My one task was to find someone who could build a website for us, and I forgot.
I asked Sam to do this 2 weeks ago. I knew he'd forgotten. I didn't bother chasing it up because I thought he's not going to bother, so I've done it.
So everything we've done as partners together has led to the birth of Staying Relevant, the production company, which is going to be out very soon.
But when the money rolls in, Sam will be sure to take his 50%. Don't you worry about that. Anyway.
We're business owners, sorry, but we are.
So, last week I was incredibly hungover, probably the worst. And I mean, I know I've had some bad hangovers during this podcast, but last week was a real low moment, health-wise, and also emotionally and mentally for me. It was a real bad day.
You perked up, you were okay.
I perked up towards the end, yeah, because I had a cheese sandwich and a Lucasade, and that really settled the old stomach.
Doesn't really like looking at me, does he? to
Oh, sorry,
see.
no,
yeah,
no, yeah.
he's
I
not
had
adhering
Lucas-
to the rules at all.
No, sorry. It's because I keep looking at you. I do keep looking at you. Sorry, I'll look.
Not
at you.
adhering to these new rules.
Sorry,
at all.
it's I'm not good with change.
The eyes. You know, it's the eye
Eyes.
contact.
Okay, I've got you. So I did try and tell everyone about my book.
How did that go?
It sort of went, I've got a book, it's out, please read it.
So we're gonna go for round 2 now.
So we're going to go for round 2. The book is out. Well,
the book is out, everyone. It's on pre-sale. It's on pre-sale.
It's on pre-sale. It went on pre-sale on Monday.
And what is it now on the sales chart?
It went straight in at number 1. And weirdly enough, number 3.
I don't know how that works, but
I'll tell you how it works, is that they measure audiobook sales and actual sales differently, so they both appeared in the charts. So audiobook is at number 3 in the book chart.
I had so many people messaging me when I did a story for Pete, obviously because I'm a very supportive friend, you know, and I was like, look.
And because he was asked to.
Okay, no, and I did one the next day as well. I did one the next day.
Did you? Oh, okay.
And I got so many messages being like, well, yeah, but is he doing an audiobook? They want to hear your voice explain your dark past.
So basically, yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, I think, for the publisher. The audiobook has really fucking rocketed, which is unusual.
What did the publisher say to you? They're like, look, we didn't expect this.
Basically, everyone just wants to hear me talk.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, I find that weird because I think I've got quite an annoying voice.
No, absolutely not. You've got the dulcet tones. Is dulcet good?
Oh, a dulcet is, I think. I think that's quite good. I think that's kind of
yeah,
low,
sort of sexy, relaxing vibe.
Yeah, I think they're hoping for the Malteser bunny voice. No,
Are you going to thank me for the marketing at all, or?
Yeah, I mean, a way to announce the book, Sam came up with an idea which was interesting.
How do I get myself involved?
Yeah, but all Sam wanted to know was whether or not he's actually in the book. And like I said to you at the time, I didn't realise, I'd forgotten and maybe blocked that part of the book out. Sam's in it quite a lot.
As I should be.
There's a good couple of pages about our relationship.
Not that much, and it's a very thick book, if I'm honest with you. Like, that's a couple of pages.
Mate, out of about 300 pages, you've got like 2.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy about that.
Well, that's quite a lot.
I expected a paragraph. I mean, sorry, a chapter.
No, why would I have a chapter called Sam?
No, me and my best mate.
No, you've got 2 pages in the chapter, in the relationship chapter.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I get more pages than anyone else gets pages?
No.
Are you joking?
Well, my dead nan gets quite a lot.
Okay, yeah, fine. She gets a pass.
And my mum gets quite a lot.
She gets a pass as well.
But then, yeah, it's you.
Hooray!
Because other than that, I don't give a shit about anyone in my life, evidently.
Pete Wicks, never enough.
Yes. So, yeah, it's been on pre-sale, but please keep buying it. Also, it's going to be out in September. It's actually out the week of the Apollo shows, the Stay Relevant Apollo.
Should we sell it at the Apollo?
Well,
Can I get some of the proceeds to that?
don't you worry, Sam, because I have already made arrangements for all sorts of things to happen.
We should get do a reading at the Apollo.
No, because,
Okay.
and this is a question for the listeners, because I imagine anyone that buys, maybe people that listen to this might buy the book, I don't know. But there's talk of me doing a night with Pete Wicks to discuss the book.
Oh, is this the one where basically I asked if I could host it and you said no?
Yes.
That really hurt my feelings.
So that may be going on sale as well, which could be also in the same week of the Apollo. So I could be doing a full week of shows.
Yeah.
Which would be weird.
Yeah,
anyway,
bit
but
odd
yeah,
that you weren't
book, never
asking
enough.
me.
Look for it, buy it. It'll help you realise that you're not as fucked as me.
Yeah. The demons inside will really come out. But it's going to be a great, great book. And I can't wait. I'll do my own reading. Can't wait for that. And you won't be able to stop me because I'm going to have literally bought your book and I will do my own reading on Instagram.
You'll cry.
Possibly. That will just add to the drama. And I'm going to do it in your voice.
Well, we did discuss this as well. If you do want the audiobook version, I might just have the day off and get Sam to go and do it as
I'll do a chapter.
So just do the Pete Wicks voice.
And then I found out that I had a drinking problem. Things started to unravel after that time. But then I met my best pal, Sam.
Have you read the book?
And he lifted me up. Mentally and spiritually.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Definitely not read the book then. But
You
anyway,
then put me down on all fours.
again, it's not a Ginny Cooper. It's that is not. You don't know what that means, do you?
She's a sex novelist, writer.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, she is. You're right. Okay. Yeah. There's not sex in it.
Sam spread me cheeks. His hair was draping over my
It
face.
certainly wasn't draping, was it? It's barely draping over
His
your
hair
spot.
was scratching me face.
like a fucking Brillo pad.
So you've basically done really cool shit.
Well, so, and I feel like we're very close to another announcement, but still can't do it yet because we've only just decided the title,
And this involves TV.
and this involves TV.
Yeah.
But and let me tell you, I'm just gonna
Prep you.
prep you for this. This, since I started doing TV, which is now we're in what, the 11th, 10th year?
Damn, that's
10th, 11th
terrifying.
year. This is the only thing I've ever wanted to do.
And he's loving it.
The only thing I've ever wanted to do, and I basically come up with this show 5 years ago, and it's taken 5 years to get to where it is, and it's the most exciting thing in the world for me. So I'm very happy at the minute, and I've been doing, you'll find out.
I got a mole removed.
Yeah, I have seen that on my card. I was going to try and give you a build-up, but you've just come straight out with it.
I just big news.
So, exciting times for everyone.
Peaks and troughs, Pete.
I already know about this.
How?
How do I know about
Yeah.
it? Because you showed me it. Talk us through it.
It was really painful. I went in. I thought to myself, you know, I love a doctor. So like, I went in and I went, look, mate, I feel like I need a mole mapping. I'm quite a moly bloke, so I had the mole map. And he went,
Moly, moly, moly.
I am very moly, actually, especially on my back. And he went, oh, I don't like the look of that one. And I went, well, don't say that. That's freaking me out. And he goes, I'm gonna have to whip that one out, mate. So he got the scalpel out, and they cut so much out of it. He had to stitch it up. I was really brave. I was like, and he was like,
Did you get lollipop at the end?
no, I didn't. But what I did get is you were one of the bravest of the day.
Did you go and see a paediatrician?
No, but I said I was nervous before I walked in. He had really soft hands as well, actually. And he goes, I just want to let you know, mate, that you were really brave there. One of the bravest that I've had today. I was like, thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that.
And what was it? Did he put a little like dinosaur plaster on it?
No, he bandaged it up, actually.
He did not bandage it up.
He did bandage it. I
You
needed
showed me
bandage.
it. He put cling film on it.
It needed
It was
bandaging.
not right.
There were three stitches.
No. You were not
stitches.
bandaged up, Sam.
What was?
You weren't. You had a plaster.
Yeah, with bandages underneath it.
No, there wasn't bandages underneath it. It was a little bit of gauze and a plaster.
Yeah.
All right, you weren't bandaged up. You didn't
Over-
come in looking like a fucking mummy. did
Over
you?
3 stitches.
So 4.
Yeah.
So you had 4 stitches.
No, I had 3 stitches.
So there wasn't over 3 stitches.
No, that was over my 3 stitches.
Yeah, you had 3 stitches.
See, it is interesting.
Well, it's not really that interesting. 3 stitches is what you had.
Yeah.
I've had about 40 stitches in my head, and I didn't even bandage that fucking thing up. That's probably why it's still scarred. But
Yeah, well, there you go. Exactly. So I had a mole removed. It was really, it was a dangerous procedure. But I got out, came out of it okay, to be fair.
And you're just in recovery now.
Do you know what? I actually have been. Dude, I'm not joking. I had to go back into the surgery.
Oh,
I walked into the surgery to an emergency appointment and was like, mate, we've got real problems here. And he went, what? I feel like I've split my my stitches. And I was like, I feel like I'm bleeding everywhere. And it wasn't actually, it was just leaking. But I thought I had. And he was really nice and he gave me another dressing.
And a lollipop?
No, I don't think he had any lollipops. But the woman who worked a reception listens to this podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She'll enjoy that then.
Yeah.
She must know you very well.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, she does.
Sam's the only person I know that's invited to his local doctor's Christmas party.
And my Jammer's Halloween party.
Oh, we're still going on about that.
We are. I told her what I was coming as, actually.
What, the werewolf
Yeah.
thing?
And she liked it.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Wonderful.
oh, we got a photo together. This was really cool.
Fuck me. I mean, she looks like she likes you there.
I asked for that photo.
Okay.
I went, Maya, do you think we could get a photo
Why has she got a
together?
sling on?
She doesn't. She had a really lovely dress out. She looked like a Greek goddess. Well, the thing is, yeah, India and Maya get along really, really well. And I'm part of that family now. So I was like, hey, do you mind if I was like, do you mind if I slide in for a cheeky little selfie?
Yeah.
She was like, hey, we're friends now. I was like, yeah. So that was cool. So mole removed, got a photo with Maya.
Yeah, from mole to Maya.
From mole to Maya.
Nice.
And so that was really good. I think we probably got to talk about the...
No, we can get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Anything else happened? I see what we haven't heard about for a while.
Go on.
This morning.
It's gone quiet. No. Do you know what? It hasn't
Update
actually.
us all
Do you know
on
what?
this morning.
I've been booked for a couple more things. You know, I did the entertainment section.
This is where I was going with it. How did it go?
It went really well. I practiced the night before. I rehearsed it in front of the mirror. This is a no lie, right? I rehearsed it in front
One
of
of
the
the
mirror.
saddest things I've ever heard.
And I did so much research. So a lot of it, we were talking about Taylor Swift. We were talking about her concert, obviously, when she was in London. And so I knew all of the stuff that she'd be
Made
doing.
that you're a big Swiftie.
I am a big Swiftie, actually, and so I spoke about all of that. So I was really well versed, and then I left, and then I came up to the boss and went, "How did I do?" And she went, "You did okay."
You did okay.
But you know, it's a rota.
Oh, you're on the... Okay, so you're
on
on
the
the
rota.
entertainment rota.
Yeah, I'm on the entertainment
But we've got
rota.
a few more things booked in.
Yeah, do you know what? I've got a couple more, and now I'm out and about again, and I've got a few more things out and about booked in.
Well, since the surgery.
So post surgery, of course.
Yeah.
And
the mole removal.
So obviously I had to take some time out for that.
Yeah, of
But-
course.
But this morning, I'm still in the family. They still want me.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Happy days.
So we are back up for a listener's choice at the podcast awards. Now, obviously, Pete said he wasn't going to do it, but we thought, you know what, we have no shame. So we thought we'd go for it again. So we would love it if you wouldn't mind. We would adore you and adore it if we could win that listener's choice award. Because let's be honest, we're going to go again. We're going to bring the entire film crew again at an expense of a grander ticket, which it was last time, which is now going to come out of the card that Pete's got. So it's going to be another really fun night. So let's hope we win this time. But if you wouldn't mind, we'd really appreciate it. You can go on to the Staying Relevant page. It's in a link on the page, on the homepage. So all you've got to do is follow that link and just cast your vote. And Red Handed aren't in it this time.
No, they backed out because they've won it too many times.
Yeah. So now we may win.
I feel like this is a very work-heavy episode, this.
Yeah, but people,
I'm
they
just
wanna know.
I'm just going to add to that.
Go on.
Is I've just noticed we have a photo shoot together next week.
Sorry, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Who with?
We are doing the official NTA's photo for who the NTA hosting team is.
Oh, is it us and Joel?
Yeah, well, I don't know if Joel. They'll probably have Joel on a separate day, but but yeah, we have to go and do a photo shoot for it. I was a bit worried about this
Why?
because my suit still hasn't been made.
Neither is mine. Mine hasn't been made either.
So, but I've heard it's fine. We just have to go in black tie.
Okay, great. Oh my God, I forgot. Do you remember when we did the Pride of Britain award photo shoot? It went really well.
We are also going to be doing that soon as well because we are doing the Pride of Britain as well.
Yeah, we are. We're now red carpet hosts.
Yes,
We've made a step up.
we're not hosts. We are assistants to the host.
We're assistants to the host, but you've got to climb that ladder, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
assistants to the host. So yeah, we've got that coming up.
Hoist us up.
So I will remind you of when that is so that you can get your neck beard sorted out.
Yeah, nice.
Just have a little trim up, maybe get rid of the highlights.
No, I like the highlights. Maybe look younger.
Maybe take the suit to the dry cleaners.
That I do need to do because
Yeah.
I haven't actually watched it since last time. That's a
No,
very
I
good
know.
point.
And last time when we did the Pride of Britain one, you had stains down.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. Yeah. I wonder what positions we're going to be standing in and stuff for that because,
Well, I imagine they'll have Joel, who is hosting the whole
and we'll
thing.
be on either side.
And then I imagine there'll be on a completely another day us.
Do you not think we'll be side by side with Joel?
I don't see why we would be.
Because we're all hosts.
Are we?
Yeah, it's all a collective. We're hosts.
Are we? I wouldn't call us the NTA's team.
Yeah, I would.
I would say it's Joel Dommett and then the other two.
The other two, no names, just the other two. But we're going to be there and it is a step up.
Oh, well, fuck me. Yes, it's a step up from the last one. Yes, 100%.
Are we going to bring our own video team there?
No,
No?
because we are working for the NTAs. We're not working for these fuckers.
Are we going to be doing, are we going to do some research and all that kind of stuff? We might have to spend a couple of days going over scripts.
Wouldn't no. I imagine when people book us for things, they know what they're getting.
And what's that?
A mess. A mess.
But a good mess. A mess that you like.
Nah. Just a mess. I imagine they know that what they're getting is probably not going to be particularly polished.
I'll wear my Crocs.
You are not wearing Crocs.
2 in a row, got to. It's become a thing now.
No, it's not become a thing.
It's
It wasn't
iconic.
a thing when you did it.
It's
last
iconic.
time. It's not a thing. I'm not. No, because you've had a lovely suit made.
I have had a lovely suit.
So
made. They'll go with the blue Crocs.
No. Nothing goes with the blue Crocs.
They will. They'll go with the Crocs.
No, so we won't be doing that.
Wow.
won't be doing that. Anyway, so that's that. So, shall we move on to the thing that everyone wants to know about?
I think so. Have you had a few messages about this?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because I've had so many talking about it.
Sent, but even by people that can't stand you, friends of mine, who have sent me going, this is actually quite funny. Sam, I feel like this is your...
So, a two-pronged attack here.
Let's start on where it all began.
Where did it all begin?
Sam has been in the press a lot recently.
I have.
And not what's the best way to say this? Not for the happiest of things. That has meant, because Sam is now king of the jungle and more relevant than he's ever been, that Sam has had a pap parked out of his house for 3 weeks. Literally parked outside of the house for 3 weeks in the same place, catching his every move. We've seen him with his top off, putting the bins out. We've seen him strolling down the fucking street in a tracksuit looking glum.
Yeah, that's the word, glum.
We have seen him off to the gym. We've seen him carrying cat toys from a cab. We have seen Sam doing all sorts of shit that no one gives a fuck about.
No one gives a fuck about.
Not one person gives a fuck about. But you are that relevant that carrying a cat toy is big news.
God, you know
Topless bin putting outing. Topless putting out the bins.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Big news.
It was big news. Well,
Talking to me on the phone, on the AirPods, in a tracksuit, coming back from the gym, possibly from getting a croissant. Big news. Sam is big news.
Sam is not big news. Sam is very aware that he's very small news. Sam cannot understand.
Sam is big news.
Sam cannot understand why there is news about Sam.
Well, so that's all been going on. But actually, it's for a serious reason. It's been quite stressful and fucking because it's just fucking very annoying. We're very fortunate to do the things we do. Very fortunate because, I mean, I would have had a serious and a really good job and probably been retired and a millionaire by now. But Sam would have still been working on the bar. Which is the only job he had before TV. So we're very fortunate to do what we do. But it does take its toll.
It does. It really, really does.
Without going into all of that, I was at Sam's the other day. It was actually after this podcast. It was last week.
Yeah.
And we had some work to do and some bits and bobs to do. And then as I was leaving, Sam went, the fuck, I mean, that pap's still there. And this was about, what, 5:30, 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. He was like, it's been there fucking non-stop, like literally just fucking sits there. So I took the piss and said, oh, listen, wouldn't it be funny if you just ran outside in your pants and then it looks like I'm having to bring you back, like you've had a nervous breakdown. That then developed for Sam as I was about to leave into...
That then developed into what we decided was going to be a prank on the press.
Sam decided I was joking.
No. Don't try and run away from it.
No. I was joking about this. Sam then went, no, fuck, that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Then the more that Sam and I and Ted spoke about it, I thought that is actually quite funny. So yes, let's do it.
We go outside and the photographer's van is still there. And I just thought, you know what, we'll just say really nice things about each other and then we'll see and we'll gesticulate loads and we'll see if that makes the press. Lo and behold, the next day...
In all honesty, I didn't actually think it would because when we were stood there,
we
were talking to each other and Sam was going, no, you looked more stressed, and we were just saying to each other, we love each other. And I think at one point I looked at this and he went, yeah, do that again.
And they used that shot.
Yeah, and they did. Anyway, so this was on the Friday. Saturday evening, my phone blows up. What the fuck is going on? My mum actually called me, is everything okay? I said, yeah, why? She went, I've seen the press. And I thought, oh God, what have I done? I thought, what have I done? I went, what do you mean? She went, with you and Sam. And I went, well, what's happened? I didn't even fucking think. I then looked at her and I went, oh no, Mum. No. And she went, is everything all right? And I was like, absolutely fine. She was like, have you rowed? No, Mum, we haven't. We're fine. Then my phone started blowing up. Anyway, then I get a call on Sunday morning from my management saying, what the fuck is this? I said, all will be revealed. Don't worry. Sam then put out the video Sunday night. Do you want to explain that one?
Mate, it flew. It flew. The video flew. It did really well.
7 million.
Yeah, it's 7 million views. It's had, I think, like 6,000 comments. Most people being like, you're like, well done, you know, you played the press at their own game, which we have, because do you know what? Like, just going back a little bit, like, mate, to be honest with you, we all know after the Trick Awards, I've already said on this podcast, I was having a really bad time, genuinely a really hard time. Pete being the best mate of the years, took me outside, out the back, by the way, where there wasn't meant to be any fucking photographers, and there weren't any photographers. I think it was just someone who'd taken a photo on a phone, and managed to get me sort of like leaning into Pete's arm, and I was a bit distressed. I don't own the press. I didn't put that in the paper. I didn't go, guys, I think you should use this. I didn't know if a photo had been taken. Pete didn't know if a photo had been taken. They decided to put it in and run with it.
But the problem is over the past couple of weeks is they have just run with anything and everything to do with you. So we thought, if they're going to fucking just run with everything, let's fucking take the piss, which is exactly what we did.
It's not gone down well.
Well, no, it has gone down well with everyone else, because this is the part and parcel of all the fucking stuff that we do, and it's fucking great. And the press are great for a lot of things. It's anything to just fucking make a story. And I think a lot of people realise that from the fucking video. Sam and I just said really lovely things to each other. We didn't say anything, didn't know if it was going to get picked up. Then they wrote a story that says, heated exchange, rowing in the street. We never said we were rowing. We've not said anything about it. We were just having a conversation in the street, telling each other how much we love each other. But then everyone, including my mum, including other people, assume that we've had a row. And that's because anything you fucking read, you believe. And it's all down to how the press want to make that sound, which was the whole point of what we were doing. Anyway, so the video went out. Everyone quite enjoyed it, like on our social.
It was a bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun, taking the piss. It's not been fun this week.
We are blacklisted.
It's not been fun this week. Our press and management and all this have been bombarded by a press who are very angry at us.
Fucking livid.
We don't report fake news. Was my favourite one, based on the fact that they're the ones that made up that we had a row, because actually we weren't rowing, as our video suggests. We were just telling each other how much we love each other. So if anyone has made up a fake row, it's not us, is it? It's what you've wrote.
Do you know what I love? So the same person who wrote the article about us rowing then wrote a different article the next day after it came out going, Sam and Pete admit to faking our... What? We haven't admitted to shit. You didn't have to put that in.
What we did was we just had a really lovely conversation that we put up. So basically, the point of why we did that was just to show that not everything you believe that you read is actually correct, because a lot of people have their own fucking lives and shit going on. And like I said, we are fucking so fortunate to do the stuff we do. So we thought we'd take the piss. What we didn't realise was the press do not like the piss being taken out of them at all. They're okay to take the piss out of us, but they do not like it when you do it. Oh, no.
Do you know what happened 2 days afterwards as well? And I knew this was going to happen. I literally said to the agents, I went, oh God, I'm really worried about what's going to happen now, because they're very powerful. And lo and behold, 2 days later, they've gone into my they've gone into my company house, and they've found out how much money I earned the last year, and they've gone, Sam Thompson, raking it in. And you're literally sitting there going, you've deep dived into my finances.
And what they've done is the opposite for me, because in the same week I released a book that went straight into #1. Press haven't mentioned that though. So it really fucked me up.
So basically, they've made me look like a complete out-of-touch prick, and they've made Pete look like he hasn't fucking done something really special.
So yeah.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's going to get worse.
Yeah, so basically...
so whatever you see in the press, take it with a pinch of salt, please.
But that's always the case. And it's the same with fucking sources and leaks. And, like I've said, you have had a tough time with the press recently, because there is a million sources and leaks to this, that and the other. No. And you can never understand who they're from or where they're from or where they get this fucking information from, but they do, and it just makes everything so much harder. And I actually feel for you over the past couple of weeks, so that was just a bit of a fuck you to the press, because he's had a bit of a shitty time. Now they're going to fuck us completely.
Yeah. Now our careers are over.
But yeah, the point being is a lot of the tabloidy shit. And not just us, fucking everyone. The amount of times you see stuff about people, and especially people we know, and we're like, well, that's not fucking true. It's the same reason, like, every time I go out anywhere, I recently got spotted on a night out with a mystery woman. There were 6 of us out, 6 people. All arrived to the venue together, and what they've done is just cut out the other 4 people we arrived with and put the 2 at the back.
It's like when I was at the jungle, mate.
Next to a girl, suddenly it's a mystery fucking woman. I was in a group, and that girl is also someone else's girlfriend who's in the group. Not anything to do.
Do you not remember in Australia when they cut out all of the other wives and girlfriends and just made
out
Pete
with all the
stand?
friends and family every night? But no. Pete was just shagging everyone's wife amongst 12 other people. But yeah, so yeah.
Can I say this though quickly, Pete? I actually ended up, because I've never had this before. Look, me and Pete, I like to think we're quite down to earth. I don't think we think we're anything very special.
Well, I mean, no, because we're evidently
Well, we're not. That's the beauty of it is that we're pretty self-deprecating because we know who we are, we know what we are. We're not fucking legends. We have no talent at all. We just try and have fun a little bit at the time. But I've never had it before where like you have like paparazzi. God, I feel like I'm like Paris Hilton when I say paparazzi, but like you have like paps outside your house every single day. And do you know what's wild is they don't even care. They'll literally just stand there in front of you whilst you're walking down the street and you don't know where to look, you don't know what to do, you don't know where that's going, and like you could literally pull a face that you didn't know you were pulling, and you just look like you're fucking crying, or you look like this, or you look like that. And it's I've never ever been subject to that, and I don't actually think I handle it very well. On a slightly more serious note, like I don't think I'm very good with it. I don't know, like I don't know if it's my brain, but like I really struggle and I don't know what like to do when I'm walking towards these people and they're like outside my home, and I ended up just making friends with them. So me and the Paps, they're actually quite good lads. Mate, I got in a cab, right? And I jump into the cab and they go, Sam, where you going, man? Where's Zara? And I literally, I'm going, guys, I'm really sorry, I've got to go. And I'm leaning out the window.
But do you know what? And over the years, I've always gotten all right with a lot of the photographers and paps because it's not that's their fucking job.
It's their job. It's not their fault.
They don't write the stories.
Yeah, and
it's not them that writes the stories. They just take the fucking pictures and then they can do whatever else. And I like, fair enough. Everyone's got a fucking job to do, and actually, most of them are actually really nice.
And they're just normal, nice people. Yeah. But I just don't know how to handle it. I don't know how it works, and it's just all. If you look at this, like
you won the biggest show on TV last year. Right, and you could not have been any more relevant and like fucking press worthy and whatever else. They didn't camp outside your house for that.
No, it's always
for
the
fucking
negatives.
3 weeks to see all the greats, like fucking how happy you were and fucking, because that's boring.
Yeah.
But as soon as you have a bit of a shitty time, suddenly I tell you what we do, we're fucking sick. Because it's like the Poppy effect in the UK, isn't it? Everyone likes to build people up and then knock them the fuck down.
Yeah. Because
no one wants to see anyone being actually happy. And it is a bit of a shitter. And yeah, that is a bit of a struggle. I know you very, very well. And you are emotionally challenged. I think it's probably a good way of describing it. And things like that, yeah, it is a bit of a fucking struggle, and it has been a bit of a struggle for the last couple of weeks, really, isn't it? Obviously, we speak quite a lot. It's a bit of a shit one, so although we try to take the piss out of the press, it's
backfired.
It's backfired, but the whole point of that was just because it was like, let's try and make the best out of a shitty situation, do you know what I mean, and take the piss out of it. I love you know that.
Yeah.
But would I change loads of things about you? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But they're not changing you.
Yeah.
That's just... Do you know what I mean by that?
I know what you mean.
I don't know why this has suddenly gone into a really weird podcast.
I love that. I think it's a really, really
This is
nice
why
thing.
Sam wanted to do the looking at each other thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome back to Staying Relevant. We just had 10 minutes worth of shit there.
No, it's nice to see, chatting about other stuff, and
should we wrap it on a positive note?
I think we wrap it on a positive note. Yeah, absolutely. I think that was the best pep talk I think I've ever received in my entire life.
So
Pete, I just want to say something. I absolutely love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. You're my best mate.
I love you. Please stop calling me. So, on a positive note, and the positive things for next week are I will be taking this bun out.
I like the bun.
No.
Yeah.
All the hairline.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're definitely balding, but like, I feel like in terms of the actual bun, I think it's fucking great.
I've spent 10 minutes telling him how wonderful. Is he fucking winding me up?
No, but as in like, I think we all know you are, so it's just not like that. As in, it's just meant to be a nice...
So, the positives for next week is I won't have the bun and Sam won't have that shirt on. And also next week we'll try and be funny.
Also, we might be cancelled next week. You never know. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, the press had probably they've only just begun. So you never you never quite know where this is going, how low it's going to go. And I can also tell you for a fact that as we've been through the 11 years of our careers, there's probably a lot that they could use. So I can't wait for that to happen. But please stay with us. We love you, and we're looking to you.
Buy my book, please, because I don't think we'll have many jobs left.
Yeah.
This could be the last hurrah.
And watch my Instagram videos if you wouldn't mind. They'll have Pete in them.
We've actually got a few to do.
We do actually have a couple to go
A couple to go.
couple to do. Me and Pete may be going on a road trip. Just saying.
Do you know what? Weirdly enough, I didn't know whether we should mention this, but Sam and I have just come up with a very good idea.
Yeah. It was actually Pete's idea.
I don't want to take credit, but I'm going to. I don't often come up with ideas, but when I do come up with
It was a stonker.
they're fucking good.
Yeah.
To the point where I came up with this idea for Sam when he was feeling a little bit sad, and within 5 minutes, he was bounding around with excitement. And it's going to be over a period of time, but watch out.
Really lit up my day. I felt really good. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's it from Staying Relevant with me and Sam. I'm not going to read from the card.
Oh, I'll do it.
No, I just.
No, here we go. Thank you so much for
listening. We
listening.
don't normally do this bit. I think
to Staying Relevant.
Just say goodbye
with Pete Wicks and
we do
Sam
it all at the
Thompson.
start. We don't need to do it again. Bye.
We love you.
Staying Relevant was an Insanity Studios production.